Hi there, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? My name's Beth Hitchcock. I'm an independent designer with Couture. Couture is a high-end DIY home decor business where we use chalk paste and ink to make pretty things for yourself, for your halls, for your walls, for your coffee cups, for your hats. Whatever you can put a transfer on, you can make something beautiful with it. So if you're hopping on, would you please say hello? I'd love to know that you're out there. And if you like what I do, if you would sprinkle this to your friends and family so that they can watch also, that'd be great. I wanted to remind everybody that there is a Creamy Dreamy Paste special going on for Club Couture members. And to become a Club Couture member, you simply go to my website, put that up there, and click Join Club Couture. And it's $19.99 a month. There's a 3-month commitment, but then it's month to month after that. And then you'll receive a B-size transfer. I'll show you what this transfer this month is, Wild and Free. And I am doing three separate projects using this transfer so you can see how versatile it is. So we'll be using that today, and you can see what I've started here. I practiced yesterday, and this is our vintage truck cutout. Isn't it cute? Oops, this way. So the cutouts, the transfers, since the truck is made to go both ways, they created a transfer. So this is, here's in the package, this is the one that we did yesterday. So it's going towards the left, headed left, and this one is headed right. And what I did, they come all white. What I did was I took a sanding block and just distressed the wood a little bit. So that's what we're doing today. I'm so excited. Kind of have a handle on how to do it now. So let's get started. First, we're going to cut our transfer apart. Let's put this down. This kind of takes up part of the screen. I work in a small space here. That's why I'm kind of like just up against the wall almost. That's why I'm always on a close-up. But it's the space I have, so you make it work. All right, and let's write on these. This is, we'll say that's headed right. Right. This is A2. Stuff's falling off my table. Right, A1. Okay. And I wonder if we can do this today. There we go. The reason I write on the back of the transfer, so I know after I've used my transfer, I've cleaned the paste off of it, I want to put the backer sheet back on it. I want to make sure I get the right side of the backer sheet on it. So what I'm going to do is just take my finger and roll the edge until somewhere on there that transfer starts to roll, and then pull it side to side, front to back, but never diagonally, because that can stretch your transfer. And this actually isn't, that's not the one we want first. I want the other one first. We want the chassis of the truck first. Although the numbers do indicate to put this piece down first, but in order to get the extra design on it, we're going to do it in reverse order. Got some pretty colors chosen. Oh, so I didn't finish telling you about Club Couture. Got sidetracked. So this is the Wild and Free is the March Club Couture transfer, and when you are a club member, they offer you specials and promotions that you can take advantage of. And this month is a great promotion. There's two different collections of a pack of 3 paste that's in the jar, not the little packets, that you get 25% off of. So I posted it this morning, I think. So you can take a look. You can take a look at that and see. So now we're just going to line these little tires up here. And I think what you want is you want the wheels to line up right at the bottom of the transfer. Okay. Push out any air bubbles. And so we're going to start with bright white on the body of the truck. And all of this is going to be bright white. I have to kind of talk myself through it too. So here's our creamy, dreamy chalk paste. These have these foam lids. Just put those back into the lid of your jar. It helps preserve your paste. And we're just going to get to chalk in here. So if you're interested in Club Couture, it's a great way to experience. Every month you get that transfer delivered right to your home. It's free shipping. You get 3 individual coordinating paste packets. Also, that transfer is exclusive. You can't buy that. It's not in the catalog. It's exclusive just for Club Couture members. Then you get offered additional promotions. Starting this year, Club Couture members, when they join, they will also receive a catalog. So, I use my catalog a lot for inspiration on color palettes and things like that. So that's great. And then another really great perk is that anything else that you purchase is a flat rate shipping of $4.95. So you could purchase a package that weighs 100 pounds and it would still be $4.95, and that is really good. So what I did, I smoothed it out, I took off any extra harsh lines, and now we're just going to lift this up. And that came out perfect. I have my water bath over here. I'm just going to wash this off. You want to wash your transfers as soon afterwards as possible, just so it helps to get that paste out of that silk screen. It also, so I wash the front of it where all the paste is, flip it over and wash the back adhesive side, and that removes any of the fuzz that we put on there. You know what I forgot to do? I did not wax this time, so I usually wax all my wood surfaces. Darn it, forgot. Grab a towel down here. Okay. Before we go and put our little flowers down there, we will wax that though. I think I'm done with the white now. I'll put that squeegee in there and close this paste up. Let's get our dryer tool. Just having some green tea. I love green tea. I put a kettle of water on after my second cup of coffee, and then I start brewing my tea and sip on it all day long. What's your favorite afternoon drink? The new Creamy Dreamy paste does take a little bit longer to dry. This feels pretty good. I think we're good there for now. Now we're going to wax it. I think I just got to talking too much and forgot to do this. So let's get a coat of wax. So I told you that these cutouts come white, and I just took a sanding block to distress the wood to give it a little antique look, because it's a vintage truck after all. There, now we've got some insurance. Going over to the gal's house tonight to show her chocolate tour. So I thought I would try and maybe take this over there and show her all the how much diversity there is with our product. Just wipe that extra wax off. Okay. Get it off my table too. Alrighty. Now let's get our Wild and Free transfer, because we're just going to use some of the flowers on it to cutesy up our little she truss here. I told my husband, I showed him this, the one I did yesterday on the other side of this, and I said, this is the truck I want now. It's so cute. Just peel that off, give it a fuzz. Too many transfers opened up at once here. What we're going to do is we're going to take some placement tape and just put it over the top here so we don't go above our body of the truck or go beyond the edge of it. And I don't know if I'm just extra frugal or not, but I do save my placement tape. I just tape it onto the top lip of my drawer, and because you can reuse that as well. Why throw it away if you can still get another use out of it? So let's get our colors. We have peony. And these are probably, I just used them yesterday, so they're probably still pretty good. We have sage, looks good. And we have peachy keen. I'm gonna mix these together. We're gonna make this the same color as the other side of the truck. This peachy keen is an older paste, so it does need to be stirred every time I use it. Actually, I think, you know, they recommend that you stir your paste because the pigments of the colors can separate, and it'll give you the best result. If you have the paste packets, just knead it back and forth a few times. And we're going to take a little bit of this, put it on a color tray, and oh, hi Teresa. Yeah, I used distilled water to mix it. I'll show you. So I have distilled water. Thanks for joining, by the way. I have distilled water in this little mister, and I just spray it in there. Because these pastes are made with natural ingredients. If you use regular tap water, it's possible that you could grow mold in there, and that the distilled water is the purest form of water, and it just helps it not to do that. So now we're going to stir our, this is not the brand new formula either, but this paste looks really good. Just gonna get a little dollop of this on here too. And we're going to grab a small squeegee. I'm gonna start laying our flowers on here. Let's see here. You know what I think I want to do too is I want to tape off those where the tires are a little bit. I don't really want to get paste down there. How are you doing, Teresa? You've had a rough week, I heard. And if I don't see all of your comments, sometimes this program I use, they just don't load, then I will always go back and answer them. See, I'm reusing the tape that I saved from yesterday, so I get a couple of uses out of it. That's good. It's just to keep us from going over. Okay, so let's see here. Let's put these little cuties here. Now I'm wondering if I want tape there too. Might as well. What's the step of the truck? The second part of the transfer is going to go there. Okay, now we're ready. See here. And just move them around until you kind of figure out where you want things. I think that would be good. And then we're going to distress it a little bit more too. So I'll take this and I'm just going to, this is kind of like what this is called, like a hot mess. So we kind of mix the different colors. I'm going to do that. There. Squeegee. And just get these flowers, and then we'll put the green on the little stems there. That beautiful sage color. There we go. Get a squeegee for the, use our multi-purpose tool. It has this nice little squeegee on the end of it. It's good for little spots. And that's on the tire. We don't want that. So I think that's good for that. Okay. I have no idea what just fell down. I'm going to dry that real quick. should be good enough for our purposes. And now I'm going to put some more flowers over here. We can even get that one in there again. Okay. And you could do this in all different colors. It would be really pretty. I'm just getting the flowers. Get some of our green in there. If you see any extra, just scrape it off. Let's see, can we get that leaf? We can maybe get a little tiny bit of it, just for a little more color there. Oops, hope my head's not in the way, that you can see what I'm doing. Have to stay up on that. Okay. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna wash this real quick. I just have a pan of water. I'm using our board eraser to remove the fuzz off the back of it after I cut the paste off the front. And I'll put it on my fuzzing cloth and give it a little extra rub here. And then I'm going to hang it on the edge of my table to dry for a minute. And I found out last night that we can use our new tool also for drying our transfers, because the thing is they don't heat up that much. So we'll take our tape off. Put it on my lip of my drawer here and save it for another day. There, we did good. That looks so cute. Okay, let's dry this real quick. Good. Going to close up the paste. We're going to use the pink again for the cab of the truck. I mean, this is a girly truck, let me tell you, it's adorable. There you go. Okay. Now I'm going to put another little coat of wax over that. So I don't, just lightly, so I don't pull up any of the paste that we just put down. And just gently rub that wax on there. Just puts a little barrier between your next transfer and your newly applied wax. There we go. Okay, now we are going to get the second part of our transfer stuck to my bowl of water. Fuzz it pretty good. We have to, Bill took our little dachshund Frankie to the vet yesterday, and Frankie got the bad news that he has to go back on a diet. Poor little guy. He lives to eat. That is his motivation in life, is to eat. And we feed him twice a day. He gets a half an egg in the morning and a half an egg at night with some green beans, and then just a quarter of a cup of kibble. And he's not happy about it. He said so. Okay, let's see if we can work with that. It feels pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get back up here on the screen so you can see. I wonder if I can zoom this. No, I can't. Thought I could zoom it down so a little bit closer. What I learned yesterday is that you want those. Oh, we were supposed to do those in brown. Oh well, they'll be white wheels. Line this up. Trying to see where that goes. That thing goes right there, I think. And that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, let me get some tape, because I don't want to make this mistake I did yesterday and did the whole thing in our gold. I want to make sure that I get the top of that in our pink, because it looks so cute. I had to redo it. Did you know that these transfers are reusable? They say 8 to 10 times, 8 to 10, 12 times, but I know for a fact you can get more uses out of that if you take care of it like you see me doing. Yeah, I just don't want to get up there. Okay, that's fine. The rest of it can be our shimmer gold. And I'll put a link in the cart, or a cart link in. I'll link it to this video when I'm done. But the Shimmer Gold paste is not available. But you could use Shimmer Copper. And you know what? I might. Let's just see. You could use any color you want, but let's see what Shimmer Copper. You know, that might be kind of pretty. It's got kind of a, you know, a rusty look. We'll do that since Shimmer Gold is not an available color. I don't want to show you something that you can't get. So we will try the Shimmer Copper and see how that looks. I hope it looks good. And so we are just going to apply this over all these little accent pieces here. And I will probably take my sanding block and go and distress this a little bit more after all of this paste is dried. that bumper all shiny. It is hanging right off the edge there. Oh boy, somebody pulled up, not expecting anybody. Might be the meter reader. Maybe it's UPS or Couture. Sorry about the barking. Okay, let's do the light color pink up top. This is our peachy keen. I'll put a little bit of this pink in there just to give it. Oops, I need to take this off. Okay, I think we got all the areas covered. Let's see how we did. Very cute. I like the copper. I like the copper a lot. Okay, let me wash this real quick. You don't get too many drive-bys on our driveway. Our driveway is really long. It's like 900 feet long, so not too many people venture down here unless they have a purpose. Okay. You always want to dry your transfer. If you're not drying it right away, you want to dry it sticky side up, because if it dries stuck down, it'll be really hard to get it off. All right, let's dry this. Okay, that should be good. I really like that copper. So this is the copper side, and this is shimmer gold. Which do you like better? Copper or shimmer gold? I don't know. They're both cute. Okay, now we can close this up. Now, we're all done with this. Let me throw that in there and get a tissue and wipe this off. I have one in my pocket. This isn't enough paste to worry about saving, so I'm just going to toss it in the trash. There we go. Oops, my trash is over here. I got to get the next little piece that we're going to do. Oh, back there. Okay, so this little piece I'll show you the transfer that these were made for, and we could put like a little truckload of hearts in the back of it. I saw another designer do this truck this way. Her name is Brenda Durant, and it just was so cute. I just had to try it. Okay. So this is the little stand that it stands on, and this is what's going to go in the back. So, so in a box you get two of these boards and two of those. So let me show you real quick. The transfer that those were. Oopsie. Let's see here. So you have all these different, you have pumpkins, watermelons, hearts, and Christmas tree, and then the 4 different sayings that you could put on the front of the stand that it goes on. I thought, over the river and through the woods, isn't that cute? I've ordered more of these trucks, so if you're interested in this project, let me know. I have some coming in. So, but what we're going to do is a fun little ditty here. Is grab my Sandy, I don't even know if we need that or not. Got my glue gun warmed up. Well, we do need this. We need the wax. We'll do the words first. So when I wax, this is a chalk couture surface, when I wax the wood, I'm able to take my board eraser, that's our little white spongy thing, I'm able to take that and remove the paste because I've waxed it. So, darker pigmented paste, they may stain, but you can just take your sanding block and give it a sand. So I do the wax on, wax off, and I buff it. And I don't know if that just helps seal it, or I'm not exactly sure what the buffing does. It removes some of the wax so it doesn't stick to your transfer. Okay. And let's get our little wild and free guy here. Let's dry this a little bit more. Now that we have this drying tool, you can use it to dry your transfers because it doesn't get too hot. If you try to do this with your heat gun or your blow dryer, there's a good chance that you could melt your transfer, ruin it, done, never to be used again. But this is exciting. At least I think so. Okay, so this little guy is 14 inches long, so we want the middle to be at 7. We'll put our little and there. And I don't know, what color do we want to do that? I think we'll do it in the copper that we have the body of the truck in. Wild and Free is the name of this transfer. Isn't that cute? Be cute with some animal print also. Okay. Don't want it to touch my letter over there, or the little and sign. I'm doing an event, a Chamber of Commerce event. I have a table. Never done that before, so I'm excited and a little bit nervous at the same time, but I think I'm going to take this piece there to for sale. And let's see here. Kind of like that, a little bit of a tilt. Here we go. Just the letters, not the little pieces of flower in there. And let's try that. Oh, you can't see that. See? Sorry about that. The glitter paste take longer to dry, like just like the new Creamy Dreamy formula. We do need our little pink out here, a little bit more here, and neater. So we're going to put some little flowers in there. Yeah, like that. I don't know if I'll do that. I'll have to line that back up and see. Like that. We might do this little sprig here, like this. That works. Don't know what I did with my, oh, here it is, hiding under here. I'm going to go over that letter just a tiny bit, but I think that'll be okay. There we go. That's fine. Let me put this over here to wash. That's squeaky. There we go. All right. Okay, so now we are done with our paste. We have a big mess here. Let me clear this off a little bit. Okay, let's put all of our pastes away so they're not taking up my real estate space on this little desk. Okay. So far, this is what we have. Isn't that cute? But now we got to put something in the back of the truck. We're at 50 minutes here. I think what I'm going to do is not let this just go for forever. I'm afraid that I won't be able to download it, but I'm going to work on the bed of the truck, and then I will post a picture of it when it's all finished. And I'm going to sand some of this down a little bit to give it a little more bit distressed look. But when I'm done with that, I might come on and do a quick live and just show you what the finished product looks like, or I can just post a picture. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment. And if you were here watching today, thank you very much. I appreciate your support, and I will see you tomorrow.